Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about the game options in Dawn of War 2 Retribution. So I want to make this video because I've realized that some people seem to not know all of the game options. So I won't talk about the graphic options, the audio options, nor the mouse options here. I will only talk about those options here. So first one is camera panning, invert middle mouse drag camera panning. So it's on per default, but to be honest, I do not use this option because I do not use middle mouse drag to move my camera. So if you hold the middle mouse, you can move the screen, but personally I do not use it. And what this option do, it will just revert. If you move right, it will actually go left, and that's it. That's about it. I do not use this option, this functionality, so I don't care if it's on or off. That's the second one is sticky selection. So enable, disable, deselecting a unit when left clicking on the ground. So for me it's on. So if you select a unit and you left click on the ground, if the option is on, you keep your squad or unit selected. Right now I'm left clicking on the ground. But if you put it to off, and you click on the ground, it will deselect the unit. So it's up to you to decide. Some people may prefer on or off. For me, it's on. So next one is event queues. Enable, disable receiving event queues from squad actions such as reinforcements and upgrades. So what this option does, if it's on, let me show you what will happen. I will send this unit here and the warlock will attack it, and I will not watch. See? Here. So this little box appears, unit under attack, and if I click on it, I automatically move to the action. And it's also work with the spacebar. If I hit spacebar, I automatically move where the actions happen. Okay, so it's really important. You can, if this option is turned on, by default it's on. All the different actions in game will appear here on the left with different boxes, and when you hit spacebar, okay, I've turned it off, I think. I know it's on. I'm not sure. Okay, I'll send another one. I think you have to not look at the unit to have the action bar happening, so I'll not look at the unit and I will send it here to die. Yeah, you see squad complete. Yeah, unit under attack, I click, I'm here on the action. So it's really helpful. Use this option and the spacebar button. The only bad thing about it is that it's also shows the upgrades and the reinforcements. So yeah, you see squad reinforcement, and you cannot deactivate this. It's a little bit sad, but yeah, whatever. So next option I want to show you, it's, well, show subtitles. Okay, that's mainly for the campaign. Quicktip ins. Okay, so this one is when I watch some people stream, very often I realize that they have this option turned on, because by default it's on, and this option, actually this is the only one who doesn't appear in the main menu options. You will find all others options, but this one you won't find it. if it's turned on, you will have a lot of help, like for if you are a newbie player. And if it's on, when you will move here, you will see cap this power node to have power, or cap this wreck point, or cap this victory point. And to be honest, you really don't care about this. A lot of people don't even realize that those tips are shown, but actually when I watch those people streaming, I see it. So please turn it off. Next option is push to talk. It's mainly if you want to team play. You can by default it's on, if I remember. And actually I remember it was off at the beginning. So people at the very beginning of Dawn of War 2, so people could talk even if you didn't want to hear them. So yeah, this is mainly for team game. I'm not sure people use it anyway. Nowadays we have Discord and plenty of different stuff to talk. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. So by default, the next one is off. It's advanced sub-selection. When enabled, issuing commands to a sub-selected squad will issue that command to only that squad. When disabled, issued command will be given to every selected squad. So this option is really important. Some people don't even know what it is. So let me show you. I will start another game, I think, because right now I have too many units on the screens. The AI is too good for me, so let's just start another game. Maybe I'll cut the video and return immediately to the next game. Let's move custom game, and yeah, let me just show you in options. You have advanced sub-selection, squad event queue, sticky selection, push to talk, but there is not the quicktip hints. So remember, and quicktip hints, if you change the value, it will work only for the next game after it. It doesn't work immediately. So let's go back to the game. And yeah, just for the reminder, I'm playing on Elite mode, if you didn't see it, because I was playing with the Order Malleus, which is the new faction of the Elite mode. Well, not new nowadays, but whatever. So I'm gonna
stormtroopers reporting ready.
Buy some units and show you. So I'll turn the advanced sub-selection off, and it's by default off. So look what happens. So if you select two squads like this with a drag click, the more important squad or unit is the first one, and it's selected. Okay, so if you use the tab button, it will move to the next squad, as you can see. Now if you select those two squads, they both have the instant grenade ability. So if now I have the first squad selected, but if I use the grenade, the two squads are throwing grenades, as you can see. The difference here, and yeah, you can just select one squad or the other, but if you have two different squads like this, it works, it's perfectly fine. I can use this ability, it's tab button and throw a grenade, no problem. But if you have the same units, the order ability will be given to all of them. Okay,
Stopping here, sir.
and if you
Ready. Stormtroopers
like I have
ready.
selected the second squad, like first squad, second squad. I'm using the tab button for information.
You know we're ready. You know
If I select the second squad and I give a move order, that's the same. The two units are moving.
reporting ready.
Okay, so now let's turn the option on. Look what will happen. I will select the two
Stormtroopers reporting
squad.
ready. Put yourselves
That's
in
the same right now, but there is a difference here. You see that two squads are selected. When with the option off, only one was selected here.
Get a move on,
Now,
men.
if I hit the tab button once,
You know we're ready.
it selects only one squad, and you can even see with the blue circles here. And if I give a move order, only this squad will move. If I give a ability order, only this squad will throw the grenade. Now, if I hit tab a second time, I move to the second squad. You can see it with the blue circle. I can order a move only to this squad, a grenade only to this squad. And if I hit tab another time,
Stormtroopers reporting ready.
the two squads are selected and I can give a move order to both of them. And if I give a grenade order, both of them will throw the grenade. So now let's look with two different units here. You see, if I select the two of them, I don't even have an icon here. If I select those two, I have an IST icon because they are the same units, and here I will see the same abilities of all of them. All of those squads have a grenade and can repair. Here, none of those two units have the same ability, so nothing is shown. Now I can still move, I can still attack, I can still stop, no problem, but no abilities. So now, if I hit tab once, I select the Demon Hunter. I can give order only to him. Now I hit tab a second time, I can give an order. And tab another time, I'm back to the selection of all of them. So why I do like this? Because I'm not good with my control group actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some people are great with it, I'm not. So if I select 3 units, I can move together. And let's say they are clumped together here and someone throw a grenade. What I do is I select all of them, I give a move order immediately followed by tab, another move, tab, another move order. I'll show you. So someone is throwing a grenade here. I'll do it. Okay, those grenades are instant, but whatever. Let's see. And I give move. Oh shit! No. What? I made a big mistake. Yeah. I will start again. Up, let's move. I move. Like this. I don't have to use the control group or select the squad and right click. I can just move. You see, so it's nice to dodge nades. Let's look like this. Okay, so that's what this option does. You may use it, you may not use it, you do as you want. Some people prefer to not use it, but actually a lot of people don't even know that this option exists. For me, it's mandatory. I cannot play a game without it. And last but not least, the grid hotkeys. So this is pretty much mandatory. So by default, the game is with grid hotkeys turned off. And what is happening here if it's off? Let's see, grenade here is F. Purification is P. Rift tier is Q. So the hotkeys are just super weird. That's the really old style, like the RTSs like 20 years ago or 25 or even 30 years ago. So if you turn this option on, what will happen is that all the abilities here will be linked to well, I'm playing on an AZERTY keyboard. It's not a QWERTY keyboard because I'm French, but for me my A is where your Q is, so just imagine it's a Q here, W E R T. Okay, my keyboard is different and I also made some other modification, but so yeah, if you want to play efficiently, just activate this option as soon as possible. It's mandatory. If you play with an AZERTY keyboard or a keyboard that is not a QWERTY, I will show you how to change the key. So first of all, you have to move to, yeah, I'm gonna hit some KFC, but here, you have to move here. So here is the location. See, users, your name, documents, my game download to retribution, settings. And here you have this file, underscore keydefaults.lua. So let's open it. So modify at your own risk. So here you have all the actions linked to their keys, keyboard keys or mouse button. So if you go down and you just go a little ahead, here you will find the grid keys. Here is the grid key. So if you are playing on a keyboard that is not QWERTY, but AZERTY, like me, so you change here, Q for A, W for Z, etc., etc. You change what you want. And know that in the end, you can also reassign hotkeys to resolve conflict with grid keys. So if the grid key gives you some keys that you don't like, you can reassign them here. So for instance, repair was reassigned to R, reinforced to Z, attack melee to D. So if you want to change, you can. And if you want to change some other key here in this file, you can. In the end, when you have finished to do your modification, you have to change the default key mapping, make your change in underscore key default Lua, and then rename it to key default Lua without the underscore, and restart your game. And then, ta-da, magic, you should have the key you want in game. Be careful, sometimes when there is a patch, your key default Lua will be overwritten, but it will be saved here. You just go here and you will find it with the name, with a date when it was saved. So here is my file, for instance, and yeah, here you will see my weird keys. So it's A, Z, E, Q, S, D, F, and whatever. But it's weird, but that's how I play. And it's okay for the game option. I will talk to you about a few other things. So there is an option that some people don't know. When you reinforce a unit here, you have to hit the R button for reinforce. You can hit R. But you can also right click on this big button, and this will be yellow, and basically it will auto reinforce. So you right click, it auto reinforce, and you can also use Shift R and it does the same. It's really important, especially for races like Tyrannies, Imperial Guard, Orcs, who lose a lot of members. Then what I wanted to talk to you about, yeah, two other things. So if you see my screen right now, you will notice here this square, this gray square. Normally in your game you shouldn't see this. What I did actually was I resized the user interface. So if you want to, actually I made it tinier. Normally the map should be this size, more or less, and this here should be like here, and the icon here would be are normally bigger. What I did was I resized them. So if you want to resize them, go again here and go to Dawn of War Retribution. Then you go to where was it? Oh, actually it's in settings too. It's in configuration Lua. You open it and you will find the option. Where is it? Where is it? I will find it. I don't remember. Here, UI scale. So per default, it's 100. I changed it to 85. So basically, it's 85% of the original size. So keep in mind that it will also reduce the text when you write in game. So you still want to be able to read what your opponent or teammate writes. So do not change this value to be too much tiny. And actually, if you play on widescreen super with huge resolution, it's the opposite. I think you want to increase, I think, the size of the UI, because you don't see anything apparently, but do not quote me on that. I never tried, but I think you can go up to 125 to increase the size. So I'm back to 85. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about is when you finish a game, you can save the replay, of course, using the button. We will see. Okay, here, save the replay. You can save a replay here. And now, if you want to watch a replay, you have to go here, multiplayer, game history, and you will see here. Okay? But now, imagine you forgot to save the replay. And you move, you change the screen and you don't have the button again. So there is a solution. You have to go to Dawn of War 2 Retribution here. And you go to playback. And here you will find a temp rec file. This file is the last game you played. You can see it here because we are actually on April the 26th, and you see two files with exactly the same size. So this one is the game I saved in game, and this one is the last game played. So if you forgot to save the game, I will remove this one. You just have to rename the file to something else than temp. You rename it, and normally it will not disappear. If you do not rename it, it will be erased as soon as you play another game. So now I renamed it, we don't see it yet. When we have to go back to go and come back here and the game is here. You won't have any title to the game when you it was named temp and you manually renamed it. Okay, so this is the one. It's here. If ever you forgot to save a replay, that's how you do. And yeah, the location is here. Say TC users, your name, documents, my game, Dawn of War 2 Retribution, playback. So if you want to watch some replays played by other people, you can go to dawnofwar.info. You go here, you go to compete, you go to logs. And here you will find a lot of replays. You can download them. Here you download it. You put it here. And now you go back to the game. You move back from this screen if you were on this screen. And here it is. Kingfisher versus Default Knight. Okay, that's how you watch some replays. You just have to find the replay you want to watch. So here on dawnofwar.info you have a lot of replay. You have 1v1 replays here with blog, and you have 2v2s too, and 3v3s. Those games are saved by the ESL. So if you open your game file and you go to Elite file, you will find this ESL reporter here. So this executable file will start just this, and as soon as you finish to play a game, it will appear here. And actually what this mini software does is it just upload this game to this website, and if you are ranked, it will appear here on those lists. And then you will appear in the ladder of the well, this ladder is only for 1v1s. Okay, and last thing I wanted to talk to you about is the Windows mod. You can play Dawn of War 2 in Windows mod, but you have to do two things. First, you go to your Steam application, to my games, you go to here, property, and here to the launch options. You have to put this. So no movies is optional, we don't care, but you have to put this window, pulse active, and lock mouse is not mandatory actually, but why not? But those two are really important. So it will start the game in Windows mod, but you will see the window actually. And if you want to change this window to be full screen, you have to download another software. Personally, I'm using this one, Borderless Gaming. So this game, you will have to link the game to Borderless Gaming, and then this will just change the window mode to full screen, and then you are able to move out of the game, and the game is still active on the back. Yeah, you see the Unity moving, we still hear the sound, and if you don't do this, it's not possible to do. And yeah, that's it for today. I think I didn't want to talk to you about anything else. yeah, as I said, I think a lot of people do not know about all of those things, so I hope it was helpful to all of you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.